I'm gonna use the most.
Select the team you want to join.
I'm gonna go be the... Times out of 10, I just passed. Yeah, I passed. I'm gonna be
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left.
All right.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
I think I'm about to get clapped by the Bears.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports. Ahead, we'll see the former MVP, Cam Newton, and the Carolina Panthers as they take on the third-year man, Mitchell Trubisky, and the NFC North champion, Chicago Bears. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Hey, this is a big...
opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. This is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
All right, let's do this thing. Let's jump in. Oh. I'm getting the ball first. Ooh, that's nice.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. Yeah, he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Panthers set to go. They, of course, have #1 as their starting quarterback, Cam Newton. And he is #1 in franchise history in just about every passing category. MVP back in 2015 as well, and trying to get the Panthers back into the playoffs after a 7-9 finish a year ago. Now it's Newton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Newton. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
All right.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. His throw incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
I'm going to throw it to Moore for the hopefully sure first down.
Off play action. Newton. And he's got his target. That's Moore. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 52 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
That was a good hit.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here now the Bears offense for their first drive of the game. They'll be led out by their quarterback who grew up just outside of Cleveland on Lake Erie, Mitchell Trubisky. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. It's caught. It's Miller. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you'd gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
On second down now, it's Cohen. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. And now a look at the offense for Chicago.
Running back Tariq Cohen brings us all to our feet when he's on the field because you never know how they're going to utilize it. In 2018, was able to run, throw, and catch a touchdown pass. And in addition, was a 2018 Pro Bowl return specialist for the NFC. The human joystick makes everything better when he's on the field.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
Okay.
And bulldozing his way through. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
He'll run it. And he'll get nothing out of that one. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
There's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 24-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer.
That was not my best work on
receiver, whoever the screen guy is, and of course the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
That was horrible. The
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that lap...
Throw intercepted by the all-pro corner, Kyle Fuller. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, Where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving him a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And it's second down. Draw play here. Trubisky gives to Cohen. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
All right.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
The kick by Pinheiro is good.
All right.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Getting set to go again here. Cam Newton marches back onto the field. And he'll need to find a way to shrug off the opening drive, if you can even call it a drive. One play and an interception, so he's got to forget that.
I know that in today's football, we have a good number of coaches who don't look at time of possession the way that the old school guys did. But there's still a place for it. I think that on this drive, after having thrown that interception, they're going to want to eat up a little bit more clock and run some offense and give their defense a little bit of a break.
Here we go.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but now it'll be 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
Ready? You can't block me. You can't block me. Ready?
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48.
Huh? Huh? You know what?
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
I got him.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's
Oh,
Moore.
my gosh.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Newton now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Newton. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
I'm not playing games
Now,
anymore.
6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Here's Newton. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, a 22.
Yeah, Greg Olsen's back for his 13th NFL season. The last 9 have been in a Panthers uniform. Only 9 games for him a year ago, 7 the season before due to injuries. But when healthy, 1,000-yard.
Don't tell me Olsen just got hurt. What is an Achilles tear? I don't know what that was. Okay.
receiver in 2014, 15, and 16. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. It was the veteran Prince Amukamara that time who had the play covered from the start.
Amukamara.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
All right,
Give him
guys.
a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
In Christian McCaffrey's rookie year, he would not have gotten that carry. It likely would have gone to either Cam or Jonathan Stewart when he was with the Panthers. But now he's the man in the backfield, gets the big carry, picks up the first down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Newton. And that will be caught by Moore. He's got a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter, as they are now just an extra point away from making... Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot.
Yeah, no defense for me.
Quickly head back onto the field.
All right, this is on All Pro.
Now it's the backup Greer.
Oh.
And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Back to the air. Greer on 2nd down. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. Here's Greer. And his throw here is incomplete.
All right.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
The throw once more on 2nd and 10. Greer, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's it.
The
I'm not playing
Panthers
no
on
games
3rd
anymore.
down. A
I'm not
perfect
playing no
3 for
games
3
anymore.
as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Yeah, they should be calling, like, pass interference and stuff like that, guys.
2nd quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive.
If I'm losing, I'm losing by
the
3.
interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers. Greer now, just 2 out of 6 since coming on, but he's got a 1st and 10. Greer sets to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan. And that will be incomplete.
Pass interference,
Would have been a
please.
big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now throwing on 3rd down there.
You know, started off this stream with the Panthers. But, you know,
S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day.
I've never played as the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson.
Select the team you want to join.
New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field.
Alright, here we go.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do, lace up the shoes.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left.
What I do, lace up my shoes, chase W's, great color coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. It's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go
Start your week by installing your game plan.
On your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard. You can see that on my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do, lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do, lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do, lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
That's trippy.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Flushed out right. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Baltimore was the most run-heavy team in the league last year after Lamar Jackson took over as a starter. And you think about Mark Ingram, he goes from a situation where he was sharing time with Kamara in New Orleans. Now he figures to be the top guy in the Baltimore backfield. Although I guess you could say he's kind of splitting time with his quarterback, Lamar Jackson. But a great veteran presence, Mark Ingram is behind Jackson. Ingram now in his 9th NFL season. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson, and that's caught inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Let's go,
Things are looking
Raven.
pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass plan.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts, but it'll be 2nd down.
Let's try.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now, after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. He's got Snead. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Got a man. It's Brown. 22 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Letting one go deep for Roberts. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Jackson. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. We talk about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Jackson from the shotgun. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes, and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. Tucker named the league's all-pro kicker for the... The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Oh, well. I thought I was good at Madden.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually...
And it's intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
That was horrible.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Give the sack there to Jake Ryan.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
I guess I'm going to... C1 trap, I guess.
Theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Hey, James.
Now Dixon. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
All right.
Caught the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus nowhere to
That
escape,
is what I give
he goes down.
Going for
Jake Ryan, and now possession will go over in.
I should not have gone for that.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
That's okay.
The drive begins with a run by Dixon. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball,
I'm gonna
he
throw
was
it
the
to her,
finisher.
because why
A really
not?
nice run.
On 2nd and a yard, Griffin. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys.
That's
but
it.
if they don't know the
Boykin.
art of positioning, sometimes it's all for nothing.
Boykin.
In this case,
It's under you.
in the right spot. Of course, the incompletion.
Well, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
All right. Good job, Boykin.
This quarterback now just 2 of 5 since coming on, but he does have a first down here.
That's it.
To throw is RG3.
I'm not playing no games. Oh.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it.
Apparently, I do too at this moment.
Flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 26.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's
all right,
exactly
I'm not playing no games anymore.
And allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
I say that and get sacked the next time. Okay.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on
I don't know
roller
where my
skates this entire
O-line's
game.
at.
The way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
All right, Lonnie. Blocked
To
him.
try again after the sack. Griffin. And he
Oh, the pass interference.
Incomplete there.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he
Pass
predetermined where he was going to
interference.
go with
Why
the
didn't they
football.
call
Yeah,
that?
he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's a second missed field goal here in this first half. He'll have to think about that going forward. Maybe time for a little soul searching as well.
Yeah, the head coach might be...
So close, but yet so far at the same time.
So second quarter, this offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time.
Oh, hush.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again.
Oh my God.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Honestly, where is my offensive lineman?
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Honestly.
They go play action. Griffin. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
No, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Fielded just inside the 30. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And the Jaguars.
All right.
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it.
I need to do something.
Onto the field.
I am not losing.
After the interception, here's Griffin. He's going to look deep for more. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Defense, okay.
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Here's Griffin to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
How do I miss this?
Chris Moore was the intended target.
How do I miss
second and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he'll get in.
Finally.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Finally. Oh, it's 10-10. Come on.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
47
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dwayne Smoot, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confident.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They go play action with Griffin. That's pulled in by the rookie from Notre Dame, Miles Boykin. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. But it's going to be second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again. Griffin. And that's incomplete.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football,
probably gonna
is that
put
it's
Lamar
not
Jackson
as static
backing up.
as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and reacting to the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words,
Entering settings screen, you have 18 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.